So I have some bad news, some sickening news, and that's the word I would describe it as, sickening news. That, and I'm sure people will be absolutely outraged, as I am absolutely outraged, like honest to God. You might as well walk on my grave, to be honest, that's more or less what you might as well do. So the Heroes of 1916 commemoration gravestone at Glasnevin Cemetery was significantly damaged today by a pile of fucking cunts who think they won the country. Now, before I say anything else, because I'm going to try and keep myself cool, because early on I wasn't cool when I heard it the first time, and I was obviously very very pissed, and I'm not gonna give them the pleasure of wearing me up. So I'm saying to these little cunts who think they own this country, and can go in at 3:50 in the morning, and decide people who done something, people who done something with their lives, who tried to fight for freedom, who tried to fight for us, and for them to go and do that. What kind of losers are you? Really, I'm saying this to the people who don't know. What losers are you? Going at 3:50 in the morning and doing this. Are you that big of cowards that you just won't do it during the day? At least then maybe somebody might bring you with a box. Because I'm hope to God the gals do catch, and I hope somebody puts a brick through your head before the gals get you, I know. Because, honest to God, they'd be brought up to court and they'd be just let off. Simple as that. That's what's going to happen. And God knows who these clowns are. Think they are. Because my Jesus Christ, as I said in the video before about the graveyard in Cork that was vandalised, you respect the dead. You respect them. You respect them. Simple as that. And especially these people who give their lives for this country. For this country. Not for any other country. For this country. Give their lives for our freedom. And to do that, to a commemoration stone, to that, yous are sick. Whoever done this is sick. And I'm telling you, they need to be put down. Simple as that. Put down. And I don't mean to be very harsh, but seriously. And, they turn their graves. They already are turning in the graves of what's happened with this country already. And for them to go and do that, how low are they? Whoever these people are they should never be let out of a prison cell again. For the amount of disrespect, that's the most disrespectful thing I've seen in a long, long time. And it has happened before, and last time I didn't report on it, but now, by God, I will report on it. And I would say, these people need to be put down. Simple as that. Put down. Because honestly, if they're that low, people who fought for Irish freedom, people in the 1916 rights who gave their whole lives for Ireland, and for them in the 21st century in Ireland, to go and throw and break stuff in Glasnevin, and to the commemoration stones of the heroes of 1916, yous are losers. Simple as that, losers. And the judges won't use the words as I'm using, but I'm saying it straight to them, because maybe they might get it into a thick head, because it might be so thick, these people who done it. Maybe they might get it into their head that what they've done was honestly, I really hope that somebody publicly names you and shames you. Because that's what we need to do. We need to publicly shame you. Walk you up O'Connell Street with your trousers down. That's simply what we need to do. Because that's how much disrespect you caused. That's so disrespectful. I mean, that is the biggest disrespect you could do. You might as well go up to the GPO and you might as well start egging it. Because that's how bad I deem it, and how bad many people deem it. I was talking to other people that absolutely outraged that this will happen. And I'm saying to the guards, absolutely nail them. Don't, use brutal force against them. Even if they're surrounded, just batter the shite out of them. Simple as that, because teach them a lesson. Because obviously these people, as I said so many times, they don't care. Obviously these people couldn't care for the Republic of Ireland, and couldn't care for our history, our heritage. People who sacrificed their lives for us to be here today. They don't care for themselves. They don't care for the community. They don't care for the people who have to clean up after their little mess. I certainly don't care for anybody in Ireland. I don't care for the authority. And I'm saying to people, if you know who done this, I'm telling you, go to the guards. Go to the guards. Publicly shame them if you have to. But get whoever done this and absolutely I'm telling you, just put them, if you have to, name and shame them across the whole world. I couldn't care. Because this can't go unpunished. Simple as that. I made my decision. It can't go unpunished. And thank you to God I'm not Taoiseach, because I would lock them up. And I would never let them out. I would let them rot in the prison cell. I would let them rot. I would literally let them rot. I might even put them in the Canadian jail and let them suffocate with the code. Because that's how gross this is. And no people be saying I'm very harsh. But honest to God. No, people, there's families of James Connolly and Thomas Clark, and people who died in 1960, they don't want to have the scene, commemoration of their family's death. on a wall that's nicely done up and everything like that, that's commemorating the people who fought for Irish freedom. And for these people, and especially with the War of Independence commemorations going on and everything like that, and for these people to come and turn around and do this, my God, are they very sad. I never seen such a sad excuse of people trying to do this, trying to look for attention. And I'm saying that you're not getting attention from me, you're getting abuse from me. And that's the simple stuff. That's what I classify what I'm telling you now. The people who don't. And I hope to God they see it. I hope to God they see it. Because if they come near me, I'm telling you, I make sure, I make it my top priority to put them in prison. If they're right in front of me, I swear I put them, I literally go up to Mount Joy, I would literally fire them in myself. Because literally that's what I would do. Because that's how thick I am with it. And I haven't been this thick in a long, long time. You can imagine how thick I was when I first told her. Like, honest to God, nobody likes seeing anything being disrespectful. And especially, like, the biggest thing is, these losers, who whatever they call themselves, I don't know what they even call themselves. I don't even think they're even humans if they're able to do this kind of stuff, badness. This is really, really suffer what they done today. What they done the other day. I honestly don't think, are they humans, these people who done this? Because they have no heart. And we need to give them a heart. We need to just fire them in prison, then they might think of something. They might be able to think of it. But I don't know who done this. At 3:50 in the morning, go and do it. At least if you've done it during the day. This is my point. If you'd done it during the day, one or two people from Dublin or from other countries would have tried to stop you, but absolutely brained your head against the wall. And it would have been right to do it. It would have been right to do it. I would have done it. If I seen somebody doing it, I wouldn't wait for the gals. I'd just literally splatter them around the place until the gals got there. Like, honest to God, like, you couldn't get any lower. You couldn't really get any lower. You might as well go and walk on my grave. To be honest, I would rather that than this. And I'm sorry if I'm being harsh. People think I'm being very harsh and shouting abuse. But it's over. They really, and this time I really am determined that they do this over. These people who done it, they don't listen to anybody else. They don't listen to the judges. They don't listen to the guards. They don't listen to anybody. The only thing they listen to is when somebody says to them, I'm threatening you. I'm saying, why did you do it? What reason do you have? There's no reason in hell in why you done it. There's no reason at all for why they done it. And I'm honestly just going to blow a fuse in a few seconds. I'm really, really going to blow a fuse.